Hi, another common question that you can be asked is to choose a buffer. Which buffer combination of acid conjugate base should you use if you want a particular buffer pH? So here is your great big takeaway. Choose a buffer that's pKa is closest to the pH that you want. So let me show you an example. Let's pretend that we want to make a buffer that has a pH of 5.2. So we want pH of 5.2. And these are the supplies that I have as my options. We could use so these are all going to be my acids. We could use hydrogen sulfate, we could use a hydrogen sulfate. That would be your acid conjugate base, would be the the sulfuric acid. Here we have acetic acid, the conjugate base on that would be your acetate ion. And then here you have your hydrogen carbonate, and the conjugate base on that would be carbonate. Okay, so look up Ka's for all of these, and then remember Ka, if you do the negative log of Ka, gives you pKa. So I just did the negative log of these three values, and that gives us a pKa of 1.92, 4.74, and 10.32. So as I look at my supplies and the pKa, I just pick the one that has the pKa closest to my pH. So it would be this one right here. I would choose the acetic acid because 4.7 is closest to that 5.2. Common multiple choice question, really easy way to do it. So let me say it again. You just take the Ka, remember pKa equals negative log of Ka, do the negative log of that Ka, and whichever pKa is closest to pH, boom, you're done. Now here's the justification, just in case you have a free response and you need to justify it. Here's the reason why. You choose the PA or the pKa closest to the pH because, recall, when pH equals pKa, when the acid equals a conjugate base, and that right there, that's your buffer. That's going to be your best buffer, is when the acid moles equal the conjugate base moles. And a reminder of where this comes from, pH equals pKa plus log of conjugate base over acid. This is just our Henderson-Hasselbalch equation. Watch that video if you have questions on this under the acid-base equilibrium playlist. And then here's the cool thing. When conjugate base and acid are equal, that would be 1, right? Same number divided by same number, that's 1. Log of 1 is 0. 0, and so that's where pH equals pKa. pH, sorry, that kind of looked like an A right there. pH equals pKa. So we know that acid equals conjugate base, that's the best buffer. That's when pH equals pKa. That's why you're trying to pick a pKa closest to the pH. There's your justification for it. Use Henderson-Hasselbalch. Okay, very, very good. Easy, easy, easy. Just find the pKa closest to your pH. That's your buffer. All right, thank you.